All right, today we're going to talk about who's the best dog trainer. There's a lot of you guys out there arguing about who's the best dog trainer, and you're comparing yourselves to other dog trainers all the time, saying you're better, they're worse, whatever you want to, whatever parameters you want to put on it. But ultimately, guys, the dog training business isn't about who's best, it's about who's competent. Okay? So before you start worrying about whether or not you're better than somebody else, worry about whether or not you meet a baseline of competence, okay? Because you could be better than somebody else, but you're still incompetent, right? And so let me show you what I mean. Charlie, come on over here. Now, this is my daughter. I've been doing dog training for a long time. Charlotte's been doing dog training for her whole life, but she's still pretty young. So I'm theoretically a better dog trainer than Charlotte. But Charlotte is more than competent enough to help me teach basic obedience and basic socialization. So Charlotte's going to walk this dog, okay, and we're going to talk about how simple it is to measure whether or not you should hire a professional dog trainer, or if you are a professional dog trainer, whether or not you should be comparing yourself to somebody else, right? All right, so Charlotte, let's start in with our exercise with small challenges course. So what Charlotte's doing here is she's teaching basic obedience on what we call an exercise with small challenges course. This is the course where we teach dogs to marry up their physical skill set with the vocabulary that we use for obedience training. Okay, so we use come, let's go, hup, easy, wait, and stay, because those are easy words to remember, and clients do really well with those words. So as Charlotte is moving around the course, you'll be able to hear in the background that she's talking to the dog in such a way that the dog understands what's expected. Now, as she's talking to the dog, you'll notice that what she's saying matches how she's saying it, right? Okay, and for those of you that are as old as me, you remember your mom telling you, it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Okay, that's especially true in dog training. So, you can have a whole lot of dog trainers out there, and they're on their forums, they're taking their online classes, and they know what to say, but they don't know how to say it because they don't have the organic knowledge that comes from working with dogs on a regular basis. Okay, that's the kind of things that someone like Charlotte, who grows up training dogs, they understand. It's like they talk about music, it's in between the notes. Well, dog training is in between the techniques, the words, and the definitions. So this right here is a simple way for you guys to understand what competence looks like in teaching basic obedience, right? Is Charlotte the best dog trainer in the world? No. But is she competent? Yes, because she does what she's told, and when it's not working, she asks for help and advice. And if you will apply that to your own life, okay, then you'll be a better dog trainer, whether or not you're being a professional dog trainer and you're applying those lessons to your professional career, or if you're just an amateur dog trainer, you're trying to hire a dog trainer. You got to hire a dog trainer that can demonstrate competence, but also will admit that there's things they just don't know because they don't have the life experience that would give them that baseline of knowledge that allows them to fill in the gaps that are between the words, the definitions, and the techniques. Okay? All right, so Charlie, go ahead and bring this dog back up on this table, and we'll end here. Very nice. So now what you just watched was a 12-year-old dog trainer working dogs in a high distraction environment and doing so in a competent manner. Now, is she the best dog trainer on this property? No. But is she a good enough dog trainer to help all of these dogs learn to come, to be still and have good manners, and to be social in a wide variety of situations? Well, of course she is, okay? And that's what matters. So quit asking who's the best dog trainer and start asking who is a competent dog trainer.